turning the right way in scrambles. I mean, you ever got that guy who's in the midst of the scramble, and I'm going to kind of work backwards, kind of some high-level stuff, and then kind of simplify it all the way back. Okay, you've been in those situations where guys always seem to turn the wrong way. They seem to turn the wrong way every time they get into a pickle. Well, why is that? Chances are it's their hip heisting motion. Has anybody covered a hip heist yet? Okay? No? Okay. Well, hip heisting is one of the 7 basic skills of wrestling. There's only 7 basic skills of wrestling. But to be a great, effective wrestler, you must master these 7 skills. Okay? And hip heist is one of them. And in the increased scrambling that we're in, there's just some complications to some different types of moves that we haven't had before. But one thing I do know is that if we hip heist, you're always going to be in a pretty good situation. You're always going to seem to do the right thing and turn the right way in the midst of a scramble. So the first thing I do, just give you some warm-up drills we can warm up with here. Let's go high crotch crack down, dump him on his butt. Okay, both legs on the outside. Okay, hand goes in the butt. Hand post behind the back so it doesn't grab it. And we're going to hip heist square up. 1, 2, 3, hip heist square up. Boom. Butt drag, go around. Good. Back in there. 5, 4, 3, 2, go. Hip heist, post, square up, butt drag, go around. Excellent. Nick, go. Just warming up. You're warming up here. You're warming up. I like it. I'd rather you get in the butt. Okay. Up. Hip heist, square up. Okay. And what it does is just kind of, you're going to need this hip heist. Okay. Blow Tristan off the seat. In the midst, blow him off the seat, hit him on a double. Hip heist as soon as he hits you. We haven't covered this with him yet. Hip heist! Let's save your chili in the midst of a takedown. Okay? Let's go crab ride position. 2 legs over 1. Pull it, pop out. Hip heist. It's hip heist that wins that battle. Okay? Let's go ankle to ankle drill. I can go a million scenarios here. 1, 2, 3, go. Go. It's eventually going to be, come on. No, on the ground. That's not real. It's going to stay on the ground. Go.
What do you want?
Go. Rest of your whole life. We'll figure this out. Ready? Come on. That's a hip heist. That's a hip heist. What Tristan did there to win that scramble was a hip heist. Okay? I could go through 50, 60, 70 different scramble scenarios. Let's go leg pass, because that's real popular right now. Leg pass. Ready?
Yeah.
Get her on a double. Pull it over your head. Drop down, follow the side. You know what I'm talking about?
Grab the ankle, Tristan.
I don't know.
They grab the ankle and roll over your head.
Okay. Get to the same side, Nick. Get to the same side. Hip heist. It's going to be a hip heist that's going to win, man. Okay, so we have to have a hip heist. And we know a million ways to drill the hip heist. That's nothing I really need to teach you guys. You've all wrestled. We know walking things out, hip heist. It's good about 30 seconds straight. Everybody down. Crawl, hand cross, hip heist, square up. Go. Back, go. Step your elbows. Come on, walk it out. Go, walk it out. Come on, step your elbows. Come on. Bam, right into your crackdown. Go, 5, 4, 3, 2. Boom, hip heist, square up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hip heist, square up. Switch it, other man. 5, 4, 3, 2. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hips down. Single legs, ready, single leg. Cut the corner. Nick, you're passing ahead. Square your hips up. Go. Pass it, Tristan. Pass it. Hip heist. Coming at a single leg. Same scenario again. 5, 4, 3, 2. Square up, butt drag. I'm telling you, man, save a lot of guys chili. You know, and the great thing about it is that's got nothing. I mean, it has nothing to do with athletic ability. Nothing. You know, I understand that well, it's all coaching. Obviously, we're recruiting a different level of athlete than what you're getting of the freshman walking out there, you know, because he looked like he might want to wrestle or just signed up. There's obviously a difference there, but I've seen it in Little League enough. If you just coach this up, you can get your whole team doing this pretty quick. Okay, and you know, is it guaranteed success? No, nothing's guaranteed. But I at least know when they're out there in the scramble going, I'll cover the hip heist. He can win this. He can win this scramble. You know, and then you're not coaching a conservative style where you're afraid of them to get into a scenario where you're coaching cautiously because you're okay with they can win a scramble. I'm all right with you scrambling. I'm all right with you taking a shot and the guy passes your leg or does this, that, or the other because now you're confident in their ability to come out on top. And that's and when an athlete's got some confidence in his ability, you know, to win when it gets ugly, to win when it gets scrambly, to win when it gets grindy. All of a sudden, you got an offensive machine if they're buying into the rest of the technique. Versus, we all know that guy, you're like, oh, I hope he finishes to a double leg. Because if he does anything other than that, he's getting taken down. Those are like, I don't want to say the worst styles to coach, but just, to me, they seem the most exhausting. You know, you're on your edge of the seat the entire match because, you know, if he gets out of position one time, it's over. Well, that's how you go home feeling 10 years older after a duel meeting. You know, so hip heist. We got to have great hip heist. And I'll bring all this back to the single leg. I'll bring it all the way back to single leg, which is what I really want to focus on. Okay? Another one's the back arch. Okay? Both these on your back. Go on your back. Now, I've covered this a lot. Watch, two freshmen. We haven't really covered this a whole lot with them. Okay? Come off your back. Come off your back. Cheater. Go. I want you to do that. I want you to come off the back. You're on your back, get pinned. What do you do? Go, Nick. Go. Go. Yeah. Stay off your shoulders. Ready. Off your back. Ready. Go. Okay. One of the other 7 basic skills is your back arch. Okay. And I'm not talking back arch for you to throw. I'm talking back arch for that freshman on your team that you got to throw in the lineup, and dual meet's coming down to him, and he can't get pinned. Okay. You got a back arch. Come off your back. Pancake, Tristan. Go. Pancake. Back arch. No, you ain't coming off your back that way. I promise you. You better back arch. Turn the other way. You might get a reversal if you do it. Go. No, you ain't coming off your back that way with somebody your size. You better back arch. Again.
What do you mean?
Exactly what I mean is you better back arch. Back arch. Put your hands on the ground. Now turn that way. Go. Turn. Now reversal. Now you got a fighting chance. All right? And again. There's a reason I picked you that. Go. Tough to do when you're the same size. You better get on top of your head. Okay? If you get on top of your head, hey, if you get on top of your head, it's going to save you somewhere in your career. Get on top of your head and come out. Go. Yes. Again, why? Why did I pick you today? Why am I thinking you? Because you wrestle such a wild, open, aggressive, all-out style. I mean, you're always going for the move, the big move, the takedown, the pass by, the scramble, the cradle. I mean, it could happen. You could end up on your back. We've all been on our back. The difference is you don't get pinned, you recover, and you get a reversal. That's the difference. Okay? The same with you. You're shooting out of 7 minutes. You're shooting, and you're on the leg 6 of it. Minimum. I mean, you're firing. Somewhere in there you could get caught. That's okay. Big deal. Just come off. Okay? Yeah, again. Go. Right. Nick, go. Pancake, Nick, go. Did he come off the back again? It's tough. Come on. Turn. Find that reversal. Go. Again. Pancake him again. It's tough to do. Throwing them shoulders. Get on that neck. Again. Bam. Turn. Yes. Better. And they're pretty athletic. I mean, these are pretty good athletes. You know, we all got, again, a couple that just can't quite turn like that, just make sure they're getting up on the back of that deck and they're applying that bridge. Let's go leg on, sit to your butt. Go leg on, sit to your butt. Go back, get the head bridge. Bridge, bridge. Saw us drill that this morning. You want to have that back arch ability. Okay, not just for offense, but in case something goes wrong, and you do end up on your back. Okay, there's nobody that can't be put to their back. Nobody's that good. It's just what's going to take place when it does happen. What's going to take place when it does happen. Okay? If you understand that, okay, it will save your chili somewhere. I don't know where. Maybe not in college. Might be in your Olympic career. So I don't know. Somewhere it's going to save your chili. Okay. So that's why you do it. You do it to win the scrambles. And all of this is kind of, you know, embracing a little bit more wide open style where you want them feeling confident that they can win in a lot of different scenarios. And once they feel confident that they can win in a lot of different scenarios, all of a sudden they are taking those shots. You know, they are doing the more aggressive tactics. You know. But if we don't incorporate that prior to teaching the technique, a lot of times you're just beating your head against the wall trying to get somebody who's scared to be aggressive to be aggressive. There's a legitimate fear for a lot of your kids, you know, that if they make a mistake, they can't come from behind. They don't feel the confidence that they can do that. They don't believe. You know, well, why don't they believe? We can say, oh, this kid's got a lack of confidence. And I've been guilty of it too, but I ain't got a lack of confidence. Well, what have I done to correct that? What have I done to correct that? You know, one of the things that, you know, I think I might have this discussion, whether you do, I can't remember, but, you know, you hear stories about kids, great high school wrestlers coming into a college room and not getting a takedown for a month. Who's heard stories similar to that? Who's heard stories? Well, my question to the coaches, well, what were your coaches doing about it? Drive me nuts. Drive me nuts. See you go 1 5-minute go with Johnny and not getting a takedown. We're over there having to come to Jesus, right? You know, you can't let that stuff slide. Oh, he's not confident. Oh, he's just getting his butt kicked. Well, what are we doing about it? We are the coaches. And I've been guilty of it. I'm not perfect by any means. Nobody is. You know, going, he don't want to put up the effort today. Well, then we need to visit. You know? Now, if he's had to put up the effort 4 years, or 3 years in your case, well, then obviously, I mean, sometimes the die is just cast. Okay, but in terms of, you know, well, this kid's not aggressive enough. He's not taking enough shots. He's too conservative. Well, what are we doing about it? And I know that's one thing that our culture is pushing right now. We want to see more excitement and more wrestling. Well, what are we doing about it as coaches to create a more exciting style? And one thing I do know is we've got to help these kids get over the fear. Their fear of being taken down, their fear of making a mistake, you know, their fear of, you know, if I get taken down, I can't get off bottom. Well, then guess what? If they got a fear they can't get off bottom, I can tell you this, they're not going to shoot. If they're insecure about the fact that they can't get off the mat, they're not going to shoot. They won't. So what do? We make sure that they got a hip heist. We make sure they got to sit out. Standing up for most of them is difficult, especially your younger kids that maybe haven't grown into their body. That stand-up motion for your skinny little freshman or your kind of deer-kneed, knock-kneed kids that haven't really wrestled before. I mean, those stand-ups are hard. And they start standing up and somebody chops them and slams their face in the ground. Guess what? Now they really don't want to stand up no more. Okay? They'd rather ball up and just take abuse than try to stand up and get slammed back to the ground or get to the feet and get lifted and slammed again. I mean, we got to think back to when we were young and what that feels like. There's hesitancy there. There's legitimate, real fear in their minds. And some insecurities that we got to make sure we're coaching them through this. And usually, what I've found in my experience is that what helps them get through that is those 7 basic skills. Okay? If they can do a back arch, if they can hold position, if they've got good head position, if they can level change, if they can penetration step, if they can move forward laterally side to side, if they can do a hip heist, okay, if they can do those 7 basic skills, you know, they turn out to be pretty confident little wrestlers. You know, and when they can't, it always seems like they're missing that one little ingredient. You're like, why can't I get this kid to shoot? Why can't I get him to make a move off bottom? I say, we cover bottom all week and he balls up and takes the abuse. You know, so going back to it, this is what are we doing about it? You know, it's easy to say, what are we doing about it? Okay, so I like that. I like those 2 drills. I really like what that puts the mind frame in terms of I can get reversals, I can come off the mat, I can defend if I have to. Okay, I'm not worried about being over aggressive. If you're over aggressive, you got aggressive style, people are just going to get to your legs. That's just a given. Why? Because you're the only one going forward. You're the only one, you know, making the initiative. Of course, they're going to get to your legs here and there. All right. So hip heist is a great drill. Gave you a couple examples how to drill that. Gave you a couple examples of how to drill. Some back arches, obviously. There's some other old, I don't say old, but older drills. Back arch, holding, go. That was just beautiful. Well, bam, hit it back arch, touch your head and come up. 1, 2, 3, go. Grab it, go.
Let's go back and come up. Yeah, and hip heist.
Nope, go. Go, come on. There you go. Come on. Go, Nick. Go. Flexibility. I'm on more flexibility in his back. Go, 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 go. Come on, go. Go, come on. Step into it. Good. In the process, you know, of that, they're developing a pretty strong core and a pretty strong back. And if you get a pretty strong core and a pretty strong lower back, guess what happens next? Break down. Break down. Good breakdown. They're able to do this right here a whole lot longer. Okay? Who's got a bad back in this room? A lot of former wrestlers in this room. Who's got a bad back? I do. My back hurts all the time. You guys are lucky. How old are you?
32.
Oh, give it 5 more years, Stud. 5 more years. Mine didn't hurt at 32, but about 35, it started to kind of really wear on me. Okay. Well, we're also athletes. You know, again, I'm going to talk about that kid that's coming out for wrestling, and he's got no core strength. He can do this for about 3 to 4 minutes a week, and then he's done. He's done. He is not going to break down no more. He's going to stand tall because his back hurts. His back really hurts. Okay, and then guess what? They're standing tall, somebody shoots in low signal, bam. You bust your knee, he's done for the year. Busted knee. Because he did this one time. And the kid shot, think, and he hurt his knee. It happens that fast. So not only is this practical in terms of making them better wrestlers, you know, it's really about safety. You can't stay in your stance. You're really running the risk of having somebody blow their knee at any point in the practice, as long as you're wrestling on your feet. You are running the risk of somebody blowing a knee out. You know, just and that's why we're constantly saying what? What are we constantly saying?
Break down.
Break down. It's got to do with practical, you know, advantages to doing your moves and defending, but more so, I'm sitting there thinking about the safety behind keeping Nick Piccinini out on the mat. If you don't break down, somebody will get to your leg and snap. Why do you think we're saying hip heist, square up, quit less scrambling? Why?
So you don't get hurt.
Bam, pop that knee. So obviously, hard to win when you got guys on the bench or on the reserve list, right, on the DL, and not out there competing for you. So, you know, it's both practical in terms of wrestling, but we got to keep guys out there wrestling. Got to keep them. There's management to that, and a lot of it's the skill to make sure we're teaching them to keep them safe and healthy throughout the season. Okay, so those are two really good drills, two really good core areas that I don't think I know help us keep people healthy. Help us keep them in position. Help us keep them moving in the right direction with their mind frame becoming more aggressive. And then ultimately, it's going to help them get points on the board, which wins matches. Okay, and then we're going to move in our stance, and then we'll get into our skill. So now we've developed the hips. You're hip heisting, you're incorporating that, you're developing the back arching, you know, that's helping them scramble, it's helping them come off bottom, it's helping them do a lot of things. Okay? Now we're going to talk about the stance. Can't do a good single leg, which I'm going to cover single leg and single leg finishes. It's hard to do a good single leg when you're not in a good stance. Really, really, really hard. You can't stay in a good stance if you don't build your legs. You can't stay in a good stance if your lower back isn't strong. All right? So that's what we're going to go with this next. So I'm going to give another drill. All right, this helps a little bit. You know, manage your room. You know, you've got a lot of wrestlers. You want to check their stance. All right? You know it. You come to RTC, maybe a little bit. Okay, come out, square out. Square out, facing me. Okay, all I'm looking for right now is the one guy standing tall. So break down, go break down. Normally you'd have a whistle, you know. I don't need it. You'd have a whistle. Okay, break down. I'm looking, shoulders are squared, knees are bent, feet are squared up, and we're just moving, and you're looking for that one guy in the room that's not able to stay down. And you're blowing that whistle. Move. Square up, square your feet up. Elbows in. Okay, I can critique both of you right now a little bit. You're bobbing when you're moving forward, and you just not intense enough with your feet. Okay? Okay? You got to overdo everything. Everything you do when you're drilling is overdone. It's 10 times what it is in competition. Okay? That's the only way to prepare your body. Ready? Break down. Huh. What was that? Huh. Head, shoulders over your big leg. Square up, square up, square up, square up. Right. You can add sprawl. You can add shot. You can say re-shot. You could go roll. You get right here, Tristan, break down. Side.
Yeah. Oh, I remember.
Back up. Sprawl. Full circle. Sprawl. Put there when you sprawl. You can make that as easy or as hard as you want. But what you get out of it a little bit is that management of however many athletes in this room before you going, I can see. You don't want to stay down, you don't want to stay down, this group's kind of figuring it out, you know, and they give you a little bit of idea of why maybe they're not able to execute their moves. If you can't do that for 2 to 3 minutes, you know, how are you going to do it for 6 in a match? Staying broken down, things like that. So, come on out. Once they have that, once they're able to stay down, once they have a little bit of a concept of what they have to do to stay down in practice and in matches, you know, they're going to see more opportunities. They're going to see more opportunities. They're going to feel more confident. They're going to feel more confident with their defense because their heads are going to be in position. And now you're going to get your money's worth when you show the skill to take somebody down. Okay, and that's what I meant when we're going to kind of work backwards, back into our offense. All right, so let's cover a single leg. Any questions so far? That's kind of a lot of information in a small amount of time. Okay. Again, we're going to work backwards on a single leg, and I'll give you the reason why. Pretty simple. You get the prettiest shot in the world. If you can't finish, it gets you 0 points. 0. I've seen guys horrible, ugly, just disgusting shots. But man, they could finish. They could finish, they could suck a leg in, and they could cut a corner. All they had to do is get their fingertips touched. And they could suck the leg in, get the corner, and put up the points. By contrast, a lot of people with the pretty single leg, smooth, crisp, I mean just beautiful, fluid, and they never quite could suck the leg in and finish when it mattered. Okay? So I think if we work backwards here, at least we can get the important part first. So let's get in on a single leg. Actually, no, we're not going to get on a single leg. Both be down facing me. Okay. A couple key things to single leg. Obviously, single leg, cut the corner, you're going to end up on your hands and knees. Okay. So let's go flat to our belly. And we're just going to focus on what's important here. Pretend you have the single leg. Both of you are right-handed, so it's going to be on the right side. Good, good, good. They instinctively did what I was hoping they do. They took their eye to the bicep. If they're both right-handed and they're attacking this leg to their right side, then you want to put your athlete's head on the left arm. Okay? Nick, if you put your hand, your left hand over your right wrist, you'll have better success here. Ready? Yeah. Yeah. Ready? Now we're going to focus on the next thing that's important, because if you can finish from this position on the leg, you're going to win a lot of matches. Okay? The next thing that's important is getting your lead leg back underneath your chest. If you do that, you're going to be hard to take out of position. Go! Good, 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 good. Let those arms straighten a little bit. That's okay. Good. Okay. Next thing we're going to focus on is lifting with the strongest part of our body, okay, our upper body, which is our back and shoulders. Okay. Arms are going to come straight to our belly button, lifting our head and chest up. Keep your hands on the ground. Go, 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 go. I like Tristan. I like that motion. Nick, watch here. Go, 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 go. Good. That's strong. Now you can go cut a corner. 1, 2, 3, cut a corner. Stand off your elbow. We've never told you to drop to your elbow. Cut that corner. All right. Again, down, flat. You're on the leg. Go. You're on the leg. Leg comes up, suck, 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 corner, 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 go, 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 go. Good. Back down. 5, 4, 3, 2. Up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Up. Good, 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 good. Okay, now we're going to move on to the opponent. One, he's on a single leg. Flat on your belly. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Get your knee underneath the chest. Cut, 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 cut. Shelf.
Shelf.
Yeah. You get to that. Flat. Go. Knee underneath the chest. Up. And score. Get your knee. Go. Flat on your belly. On the bicep. That was really good. Good. If you focus on this more in your live wrestling, you'll have some better results on the single leg, which you've been closing in all week. It seems like you've gotten a little bit better in this position all week. So, go again. One thing I'd like you to do, I think if you get your right knee more in the middle of your chest, you won't get knocked off balance as much. Which, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. You get knocked off balance a lot. Get that right knee in the middle of your chest. If you do that, you'll be in better shape. Yes! Now you're cutting better. Okay, let's keep our chin up. One more time. That's really good. Tristan, if you do this, if you add this to everything else you have, some basic, strong, just leg, corner cut and single leg finishes, you know, you've got so many ways you can score. Adding this, you know, that where you're scoring almost every time you even touch a single leg. I mean, think about how many points you're going to put on the board. Think of how many points you're really going to score. Okay. Go, get out of your chest. Come on, come on. Keep your head in there. You drop your head a little too much. Keep your head in there. If you keep your head up, you'll get better pressure. That was better. Keep your head up. Keep it up. You're going to get much better pressure.
You want it like here, or where do you want
Yeah,
it?
a little bit on the hip.
Okay.
I feel like you're dropping it and pulling it away from his body too much. Yes, there you go. Keep it in that pocket. Keep it in that hip pocket. One more. One more. On the bicep. Good, 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 good. Now, there's a reason I picked these two, right? Nick's been wrestling some bigger guys in the room, and he gets to the leg a lot, and I think not out of desire or willpower or anything, it's just coming down to some size that he's been getting knocked off his base a little bit in there. But, you know, if you just keep doing this, you know, by the time you wrestle a 25-pounder, it's going to be in check. You know, you score so many different ways. Tristan just has such an all-out style, probably one of the, most all-out styles I've seen in a long time, that doesn't finish real basic single legs a lot. You know, he's putting people in cradles, he's taking them to their back, you know, he's legging in from around the side and all these things. So if you add this single leg finish, you know, you're just going to be putting that many more points on the board. Okay? So there's a reason I want you guys to focus on this. So single leg finishes, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of different scenarios. The one that we just covered here beats the hip lock. Okay, that driving motion, driving forward. Get back in and try to hip lock him. Actually, you try to hip lock Nick. There you go. Okay, on the bicep, go. Hip lock him, Tristan. Hip lock him. Keep moving. Keep that head to hip. Okay. If you drop to your elbow, it's going to make the hip lock tighter. So try this. Okay, same position as you're going in. Slide the hand towards the other knee. Go, Nick. See how you're on your elbow, Nick?
Yeah.
Stay arms straight. Don't bend them. Don't bend them. Tristan, pull him down that hip lock.
So basically keep on.
Just keep them straight. Keep them straight. You're driving into that thing. Okay? If it gets really tight and I'm in here, shoot the arm this way and straighten it. Okay? Try again. Go. Straighten, 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 straighten. Take it back that way. Right at the end, instead of dropping your elbow, take it this way. Take it to the other leg. Go. You had it. Go. Cross it over. Cross it over. Shoot that arm towards it. Shoot it on the ground in front of the knee.
Oh, fun.
Yes. Now pick it up. It's quick falling down.
Watch.
See, I moved all his weight off now?
Yeah.
By moving that hand that way, now it's an easy finish.
Right? Not yet. Not yet. It's not there yet. You gotta cross over the leg with both legs. With one knee. Cross over. Now do it. It's not, you don't grab it, just slide it. You don't grab the leg. Cross it over. Slide that hand. Yes, now shelf it. Score. Okay? So let's cover this. I'm going to break this down now. Anybody can do this. I've seen 7-year-olds do this. Okay? Anybody can do this. Get in there on the leg. We're going to go in steps now, just breaking it down in steps, all the way from the belly button. Worst position there is in wrestling. Right? Other than being on your back, that's a tough one. If you can score from here, you can score from anywhere. Eye on the bicep, step 1. Step 2, get your lead leg in front of you. That's going to be the leg, the side of the leg that you have. Okay? Step 3, keep your arms straight, raise your head and chest up. Keeping your hands on the ground. See your head's bent over, Nick? I want it a little more in his pocket, a little more in the chest. There you go. Now your chin's up. Good. Step 4, start to get the angle by dropping your hip and starting to come around the corner, but arms stay straight. Okay? Once you get one leg over the leg you're attacking, now the advantages become yours. I'm not sure that's the case with 2 knees on the outside. I don't believe the advantage is switched over yet. There's some great wrestlers with some great ability in this position right here. Once you step over, I think this is the tipping point. I think that's the tipping point in the move, right there. You want to get over that leg as pretty quickly as you can. Arms throughout this whole process are staying really straight, and Nick's keeping his head in the pocket. Put weight on him forward, Tristan. Okay, now this is really stopping this hip lock. Get in there, grab it. Grab it. There you go. Straight and go. Keep your head in there, Nick. Keep in that pocket. Keep pushing in. Okay, it's happening. He's going to score. Okay? Shelf, Nick. Yeah, I'd like you to shelf and keep pressure. Come back, Tristan. As you're shelving, keep pressure. Keep pressure yourself to shelving and keep moving forward, okay? Because if you pull back, he'll put you back in the hip lock if he's really competing on it. So again, steps. Step 1, on the bicep, and it's your far bicep. If I got the right leg, it's my left bicep. If I got the left leg, it's my right bicep. So it's the far bicep. Ready? Lead leg underneath the chest. Come on, get it. Head and chest up, arms straight. Okay, and what he's doing here, remember, a hip lock or any kind of defense, butt drag, anything, they have to cover the head in order to defend. Butt drag, hip lock, they got to get the weight going forward, covering the head. So if Nick keeps the pressure into Tristan here, or he can't cover his head, which happens because he keeps his arms straight, now he can create an angle. And as you're creating this angle, you cannot take pressure off of him. Did you see the difference there? You took pressure off him and Tristan kind of covered him. Now he's covered the leg by keeping pressure into him. Nothing should be, okay? Technically it's game over. The athlete knows what to do from this point forward, okay? It's keep the pressure on shelf. Okay, Tristan, get in there. Go. You go, get your head in that there. There you go, come on. No height, you got no height. Right, get out front again. If you get some height, you'll get a better position. Go, height. That's height. You finally got the height. Here he goes. Good. If you get that height, you're going to get a better drive. If you get that height, you're going to take the pressure that was on top of your head, it's going to move it off to the side. Okay, you're moving the pressure off. Okay, again. Right. Keep your head in there. You pulled your head back. Not bad. Here's what's happening. Okay. You're looking for the path of least resistance, which is real common. I mean, my little one's the worst. He gets in that single leg, starts to pull his head out, and wants to do all those things. Okay, you got to keep it in there. You got to keep grinding this thing out. Single leg's the #1 move in the world for one reason. Why? Has anybody ever thought about that? Huh? It works. It works like even more so. Like we've said that for years. I don't think anybody goes to a clinic and doesn't mention the fact that single leg's the #1 move in the world. Why is it the #1 move in the world?
Get in forward.
Huh?
That foot's forward most of the time.
Yeah. I mean, Yeah, that's true. You know, from a coaching standpoint, it's because it can be taught to anyone. Heavyweight, 25-pounder, a guy with incredible athletic ability, a guy with very little athletic ability. As long as you're willing to work hard and learn a couple skills, anybody can be taken down on a single leg. Okay? And you're right. Whoever mentioned that if you obviously easier to get to one leg rather than two, that's just factual. Okay? So, but more so, we can teach this to anyone. Your first year junior high kids, you know, to whoever, to your state champion that wins on a lot of moves other than a single leg. You could have an incredible career for a guy that don't score a lot of single legs. What's going to happen when you decide to really make this part of your overall offense? Yeah. You know, what's going to happen that day you do take the inhale down when you get to the leg? You get to his leg quite a bit. A little bit of, you know, a lot of size. You know, it's 41 to 25, a little difference there. But what's going to happen to your confidence when that day you put up that takedown against Dean? You know what I mean? You put up that takedown against whoever. You know, things change. Things change, and they can happen to any one of your athletes. You never know. You know, are they going to go out and do a lateral drop? Probably not. You know what I mean? I mean, and there's, you know, you get a guy go out so he hits a lateral drop, and I'm not going to get into that discussion. But my point being, you know, it could be a game changer for a lot of your kids that might be a little bit insecure about their ability to score, or got a little bit of fear in whether or not they want to take a shot. If they feel like all they got to do is get two hands around the leg and they can score a takedown, I think it's a safe bet to say that they're gonna make more attempts to try and do that. Now, are you physically in shape to stay down in your stance and get that opportunity? Are you physically in shape to try that over and over and over and over? Well, that takes preseason training and all those types of things to get to that point. But at least